Hello and welcome to A Day in the Life of a Software Project Manager series. Day by day I noted the major events that happened on the project that I'm currently leading. And I will record 5 videos to describe all these events day by day. And today is Monday. So the first thing that I do when I come to an office is morning routine. Throughout many years I developed this routine to make the start of the day as efficient as possible. So it all starts with checking email. I review all the emails that came to me from the previous day. Here I apply a 2-minute rule. If I can answer the question, answer the email in 2 minutes, I do it right away. If an email requires more time to answer, that I need to collect information or prepare some more meaningful answer, I plan this answer somewhere in this day or the next day, and sometimes I do put it into the calendar if it requires a lot of time. Next, I review our task tracker. Currently it's Microsoft VSTS. First I check the burn down chart, then I look into the tasks that are currently in progress. I want to ensure that everyone works towards the deliverables that are currently the top priority. Next, I review new defects and new tasks that may appear for the current assignments of team members. So if I have some questions, I don't interrupt the work of the team. I collect all the questions for the daily meeting that comes in an hour. When I'm done with the morning routine, I continue with collecting pressing matters from my team leaders. Quite often during the day they communicate with other departments, other team members, and they encounter some problems. So this way I'm aware of what's happening on their side, what's on their plate. As we are collocated in one room, it's just a shout out to my team leads to ask them if there is something important that I should know. So for example, on Monday I learned about a problem with the DevOps team. They didn't communicate this problem via email, so other team members in the team and on the client side don't know about this problem as well. So I do the morning routine and the collection of pressing problems the first thing in the morning so that I'm ready for the daily sync-up meeting with the team. I delegate as much as possible to the team members who has better expertise than I do. I try to do it efficiently only once a day during a 30 minutes meeting. As this Monday wasn't too active in the beginning, I spent the rest of the time answering other emails that I planned to. Next comes the daily sync-up meeting with the team. We're using a customized Scrum framework, so this is just a daily Scrum meeting. So here every team member reports what he was doing yesterday, what he is going to do today, and what are the main problems and challenges that he or she is facing. For me, it's the main chance to align the work of the team towards the major deliverables that we should focus on. But also it's a place where I delegate every task that I can from the information that I got during the morning routine and collecting of the pressing matters. And here's an important thing. On these meetings we usually highlight the problems, we don't discuss them directly at this meeting. So if a problem cannot be resolved in 2 minutes at the meeting, we move it for the time after the meeting. We make an action plan for it. And during this meeting, one of the team members said that it would be a good idea to have a drink together somewhere during the week. Well, why not? It's a great idea. So we agreed to do that right in the office after the work on Thursday. Right after the meeting there are 30 minutes of free space where we discuss all the major problems that we highlighted during the meeting in smaller groups. So for example, one team member had to discuss some requirements with business analysts. Another team member needed to clarify how to test a new functionality. And for me it was time when I created an event for this small drinking party that we agreed to have. Okay, after that I usually have a block of time for about an hour or an hour and a half where I can do some major work. Usually I dedicate this period for some important project management work that I need to do and I shouldn't be interrupted during this period. Here I usually write some difficult emails or create some reports, proposals, or review the documentation of the project. This time I decided that I will take a piece of the project work. Frankly speaking, it was a bad idea, but you will learn about it on the next video. So if you don't want to miss other videos in this series, do subscribe right now and hit that bell button. So why did I choose to do this work myself rather than delegating it to other team members? First of all, everyone is busy right now and I want to check it as soon as possible. Second, to do it efficiently, it requires direct communication with another team. And with my authority of a project manager, I get responses much quicker. So I tested the upgrade, it didn't work. I had to write an email to another team, they called me on a meeting, they made some changes and I retested, but it didn't work again. So they wrote me that they need more time to investigate the problem. That's totally fine because my time was running out for these activities. However, here's an important thing. During all this time I wasn't multitasking much. For sure, there were some questions and answers from the team, but I stayed focused to finish this very task to the end. Yes, it didn't happen, but I did everything I could to resolve it right at the spot. During the day I usually dedicate some time for ongoing team building activities. This time I combined useful with pleasant. I took one of my team members and we went to a recreation room and played some football on PlayStation. Who said that motivation and leadership should be difficult? Next, I am starting to prepare for my daily meeting with clients. By the way, it's a great practice to have daily communication with your clients and key stakeholders, so if you can, you must arrange it. I am leading this meeting for them to make this meeting as efficient as possible. We have a tracking list of items that we as management and leadership should resolve so that the team can work without any impediments. So I update this tracking list before meeting, I collect all the important topics I want to discuss with them and write them down there. And also I collect the information or results of work from team members that I delegated some work to. And here's an important note. If the list of topics to discuss is very big and we cannot discuss it in 30 minutes that we allocated, then it's my responsibility to prioritize this list and select only the most pressing problems. We're in different time zones with clients, so they're just starting their day when we're finishing. By the way, that's why my working day is shifted towards the evening, so that we have some overlap with clients. So usually it's a voice conference and, as I said, we just get through our tracking list and we resolve problems that impede our work. If needed, clients can ask me to add something to this tracking list and I will track it going forward. So after the daily meeting with the clients, I get into the evening routine. First of all, I send the meeting notes with all the actions that everyone needs to take. Then I respond to the emails that came during this day and that are urgent. And yes, I do try to respond to emails only twice a day. Because if there is something urgent and I need to respond as soon as possible, people will write me an instant message instead of email. As you might have noticed, I'm working part-time right now, so I'm 75% engaged in the project and 25% engaged in recording these videos. That's why I need a short meeting with my team leaders to adjust the work of the team in the morning while I am not in the office. Quite often clients and stakeholders may provide some input or some requests that we need to answer the next day, so they don't waste time without me. And last but not least, I plan my next day. As you can see, right away I have a daily stand-up meeting, I have my blog for some major work that I didn't finish yesterday, and I have my meeting with clients. And for the Thursday evening I planned our team building activities. Tuesday was a mess, and if you want to learn how it went all to hell, subscribe to this channel and hit that bell button. I'll see you in the next video. But for now, do check other videos on my channel on how to manage projects and be a great leader. See you soon!